everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm doing my July empties part 2, and there is kind of a catch to this. A lot of the stuff isn't empty quite yet, but literally tomorrow, like, I have to be all packed, ready to go, and then I have like 9-10 days before like I leave, and those products are gonna be done in 10 days, but I'm not gonna be recording in that time. Like, I am basically pre-recording everything today and uploading it while I still have time. So I don't know when exactly this is gonna go up, but probably by the time that you see this, it'll be done. It's just that I have to show it all today because I'm not gonna show it later. If not, it's just gonna be trash, and I wanna show you guys basically the rest of the products that I have left as my July empties. So it's not that many. The first half, or the first empties video that I did, was a little bit, and here's a little bit more, just because that stuff was already emptied. I needed to get rid of it because I was gonna have my parents and my family stay, and my mom wants to help me with the whole packing thing, and she would have been like, what is this bag of trash doing here? Throw it away. So that's why I did that one. So here's like the remaining stuff that has a couple uses of left that will be done like in like 2 to 3 to 5 days. Then the 12 days as of right now that I have left before I go on my trip. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you. So this is a Japanese conditioner. It's the Rose of Heaven Fortune Treatment. My Japanese exchange student left this, so I've just been using it up. It only has about 2 uses left. I kind of feel like she filled it up with Pantene, because that's what this smells like to me. And if it is Pantene, it's like, it's okay. I'm just using it up because we have it, but it's in a nice, pretty plastic bottle. I think, I feel like Korean and Japanese and like Chinese packaging is always very cutesy, so it was cute to use. And that's all I have to say about that. This one isn't beauty, but it's time for this to go. And it's like the move is a perfect excuse. I want to say goodbye to my phone charger, so as you can see, it's kind of very sad. And you know what, like, this is like my lucky charger because it still works even though it looks like this and it's like here, but I have a new charger and I don't need to be taking like that many like charger cords with me, so I'm using the move as an excuse to get rid of this, and it's one less thing like to worry about. It was great while I had it, and, you know, technically it still works and all that stuff, but it's time for it to go. So I just thought that would be fun to add in. I did finish Nature's Bounty Vitamin B12. I just felt like I was feeling very sluggish, so I needed like a vitamin B. I felt like my metabolism was slowing down. And no matter what, I was always feeling really tired. I do feel like after like taking this for like, I wasn't taking this every day, but I feel like since I've started taking it, I'm doing better with the food wise. I've also changed like what I'm eating, but I'm still kind of stuck at this like weight gain type of thing, and I think it's because like my circadian rhythm is turned off. I also want to get my thyroids checked out because I feel like that might be affecting it. But you know, it's nice. You don't really feel this until after a while you start taking it. I'll definitely repurchase it after my trip. I just feel like because I'll be on vacation, I don't need energy. But who knows? We'll see. This is almost done. Like, this will be done right before I leave. I'm not quite done with it. I actually pumped a lot of it out into like a plastic container, so I am taking on the trip. I just, this is glass and I don't want to travel with it. So this is really nice. This is the Heda Aquabolic Moisturizing Emulsion. Because it was laying on the thing, it's kind of all over the place, but I only have about like a week's use left because I use a lot of this like day and night, and this is really nice. This is like, this is K-Beauty, I believe. I think it's K-Beauty. Yeah, it's K-Beauty because it's Japanese. I mean, it's Korean, not Japanese. And this basically feels like the really nice like sheet mask that you put on, like where the creamy like liquid that leaves it super moisturizing, leaves your skin super moisturized, is basically the sheet mask that I like. But I think sheet masks are super wasteful, so I'm not gonna be buying anymore, but I will plan on repurchasing this because it's basically the serum that's the serum moisturizer that's in my favorite one, but in a bottle, in a glass recyclable bottle. So I'll definitely repurchase this once I'm back and out of it completely. But right now I'm just using it as a moisturizer. I tend to layer it just because it's super light. So if you don't have dry skin, like, you can actually get away with this and be perfectly fine. And it's such like a nice, like heavy, like bottle. I like it. Next thing I have in here is some Sesh Feet. This is basically used up. I try to use like the living hell out of this, and this is like the most I'm gonna get out of it. I've just thinned it so many times, and whenever like the nail polish dries, it kind of just like wrinkles a little bit. And it like leaves all like these weird fuzzy stuff, so it's just time for it to go. I was just trying to get as much use out of it as I can before I left, and so I'll probably repurchase one after I get back, just because the next time I end up doing my nails, I'm gonna get them like, I'm gonna get a gel manicure just so it lasts throughout my trip. And yeah, so that should last me till then, and then when I come back again, I'll repurchase it. I'm sorry, there's not that many items. I'm almost done. Everything's kind of like almost done. I'll let you know. With my prescription adapalene. Adapalene is now over the counter. I just like this one. Different has adapalene, which is over the counter. This only has basically like a week's worth of use left. I have to get another prescription of it, just because getting a prescription is cheaper for me than buying Differin. So I have to get another one. This is 0.1%, and I just use it at night before I go to bed, and then I put moisturizer on top of it, and it just leaves my skin looking really clear because it is like a far cousin of Retin-A, so it just like works on taking the layers off of your skin and cell reproduction. I did finish my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I keep trying to get every last bit out of it, and I feel like nothing's coming off, but you know, my eyebrows are a little crunchy. I do have a backup of this. It is a travel size, and I'll be using that, but I'll definitely be repurchasing this once I get back. I have the Ulla Henriksen True Serum. This literally only has like 2 uses left, so like after tomorrow it'll be completely gone. I will not be repurchasing it. This is the travel size that you can buy online. If you didn't know, if you buy 3 of these, it's actually, you get more product than buying the full size of it for the same price of the full size product. So if you do like it, I recommend getting a lot of travel sizes because that's how you get more bang for your buck. However, I just didn't feel like it did anything for me, and for a while, like I think it was the moisturizer I was using, it would just ball up on it, but when I use it with this, actually it doesn't ball up, which is okay, I guess. But you know, I don't find that this vitamin C serum does much for me. Like, it's not amazing while like other people do it, and it might just be because I use like prescription stuff that like is strong and you actually see a difference, which is why I don't find anything useful in this. Also, I have PIE, which is like the red hyperpigmentation. It's not brown, so vitamin C really only tackles like brown, so I still have, it's just basically all red, so that's why I don't feel like it's doing anything. If anything, I feel like it's like lightening my skin, so the red is more apparent. So yeah, I won't be repurchasing that after it's gone, but it's a glass bottle, which is recyclable, which I have to give it props. I finished up the Aveda Dry Remedy Daily Moisturizing Oil. This was the little hair oil I was using up until I like got my Moroccan oil for my hair, which I'll be using now. I didn't really like this. Like, yeah, it did stuff to my hair, but it didn't make it feel nice. Like, it just made it look shiny, but it didn't make it feel moisturized, which is what I kind of look for in like a hair oil. I got this sample from like a hairdresser I went a while back ago, and she gave me a couple of these, and this was the last one. And I used it up, so yay, because I'm using all the stuff that I have. This is just another Aquaphor. I've been getting weird like rashes lately, and I think it's just heat related rashes. So like the back of my ear on this ear is dry. I've mentioned before how like sometimes like in this connecting part of the ear and like the face, it gets like cracked and it like starts like getting irritated and like kind of like cut like. So I like to put Aquaphor there, and then I have like, this is gonna be TMI, but I have like this weird rash like on my armpit, like right here, kind of like where the crease is. So I've been putting Aquaphor on that, and it just makes it like so it doesn't like itch or burn. I don't know, it's weird. So yeah, I'm basically done with this. It only has a couple uses left, like 2 maybe, to do like my ears and like my armpit. So it's basically done. It's funny though, because I had Aquaphor in my last Empties, like a giant thing, and I still have more Aquaphor, and that's basically what I use it for. Okay, and the last but not least, the last thing in here is the First Aid Beauty Triple Remedy, Triple Remedy. I'm not that big of a fan of this. I bought this because I saw it on Miss Lola Lynn's recommendation, and I just feel like it's supposed to be just one, like an eye cream with a corrector, but I feel like the eye cream portion isn't as moisturizing, and if then I don't blend the color part in very well, like it's very apparent that it's two different colors. So I just feel like I get more out of using an eye cream and then going in with a concealer to correct underneath my eyes and using this, which I know it's like this is supposed to like replace that, but for me personally it doesn't quite work. So I won't really be repurchasing it. And I mean, it's nice that it has like a metal thing, so if like your eyes are puffy to depuff it, but you could just put a spoon in like the fridge for like 5 minutes and it'll do the same thing. So that's all I have to say. It still has a little bit and I'll be throwing it away like regardless of not whether it's finished before I leave, just because I've had it for quite a while and it's just not sanitary. But yeah, those are all my technically empties / will be empties within the next couple of days. I hope you guys enjoyed, and my room is gonna be very different. Like, yeah, it's a mess right now because literally today's the last day I have to pack everything up, but a lot of furniture stuff is leaving, which is gonna make me declutter even more stuff after 3 weeks of not seeing them. And I think that's usually the time that you need, like without seeing an item, to be like, you know what, I don't actually need this. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. A little nervous, but excited. And who knows, maybe I had to make room for stuff that I bring back if I buy stuff, but we'll see. All right, that's all for now. Bye.